Hello everyone, name's Mr. Stunt and welcome back to my Let's Play of Assassin's Creed. As you can see, for the first time in the series, I think, we're not starting in Messiah, we're actually in our next destination, because we are gonna deal with two targets in this episode, so in between episodes I came here and dealt with the first target, saving citizens quota. You cannot really see it that well, but, well, as you can see I didn't climb any viewpoints. We'll still get plenty of combat, we just won't have to deal with an excess of saving citizens. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, as you can see I disabled some of the HUD, only the minimap is left, so we can't see our health, we can't see the controls, and we can't see what weapon we have equipped, which is a problem when it comes to the throwing knives. But other than that, let's get started.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubayr.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Alright, an academy, a hospital, and what was it? A tower? A guard tower? Something like that. Well, as always, let's go to the first viewpoint. And as you can see, he also realized that Altair changed. So there's that little bit of, introspection in a way. How did I miss this flag? So close to the headquarters. Well, the bureau. Whatever. Oh, this is it. Out of 100. I am not gonna get the 100, let me tell you. It is not going to happen. So yeah, is this the middle district? It is. So in Damascus's case, we're gonna go to the middle district last. Oh, I saw an assassin. That's probably gonna be our first objective. Optional investigation. I say optional because, there's 6 of them and you only really need 3. And in this case there's 7 viewpoints. Okay.
Why is he doing that?
Well, simple enough, I guess. Man, look at the architecture of the place. What the heck?
I'm so hungry.
Look at the architecture of the place I'm in. This pretty cool looking, ain't it? Can you stop, lady? Jesus Christ. Hey there.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
Alright, a minute and a half.
Spare a few coins.
And yes, I saw the flag down there. We're gonna get it later. So yeah, as I said in the... Was it last episode or the other one? Whatever, it seems like now the time is just enough to get there and you're not given any extra time like at the beginning when we had like 3 minutes and it was just...
He was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear.
Thankfully manual grabbing saves us some time, some jumps that Altair wouldn't really do well. But still. Also, jumping through this bin is faster than walking. It's still easy enough. 40 seconds to spare, not bad.
Altair, here, take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Okay. Jubair is at the Madrash Al-Kalash, surrounded by loyal men. So Jubair is our target. You really were not looking everywhere for me if you did not look at the bloody bureau. But sure. Where was that flag again? Well, it was next to the bureau, so we'll pick it up next time. Let's go to that viewpoint, which is the one marked on the map already. Okay, I have equipped the knives. You don't even get the sound when you change weapons. Like, now I have the blade equipped, but now I change to the hidden blade. As you can see, there's no sound, so you can't even guide yourself with that. Later games make it better, where when you change weapon, an icon appears, but after that the icon disappears completely. So yeah, obviously we don't need to know our health, because at this point we have so much health that it's not a problem unless we're about to die, and if we're about to die the screen changes. And same with the movements. I think at this point of the game I know how to move Altair. I didn't take away the movements before because we get skills throughout the entire game, but at this point I'd say we've unlocked pretty much the entirety of Altair's arsenal, besides stuff like more throwing knives or something like that. Holy shit, this was a great viewpoint, what the heck. Nope, Altair climbs, thank you. Can you jump? Okay, that was weird. I was not pressing shift, I swear on me mom. Okay, well, let's go to that one because it's the lonely one. Is that the one on the hospital? I'd say it is, the one east. Remember, the Rafik told us that... Nope, I'm not gonna give you money. The Rafik told us that the hospital was here in the east. What the heck? Oh yeah, it's weird that they normally see me when walking, so I thought it was a Templar or something, but no, they just saw me because we're about to end the game, so every guard is in high alert. Which I guess makes sense. Whatever the case, while we're here, let's go to the viewpoint. I don't care if they are watching me, doesn't really matter.
You must not trespass here.
Ah, come on. Or whatever. There you go. Nope, nope. Manual grab. See? Manual grab saves me once again. That's it, right? Yeah, I think so. They'll be able to throw me rocks again, but hopefully they'll either fail or I'll just grab. Altair. Can you grab that, please? He doesn't want to grab it, what the heck? No, seriously. He's not grabbing the bloody beam. I'm gonna try and jump, I guess. Okay, I have no idea how that worked, but it did. Well, another viewpoint down. I guess this is a hospital of sorts. Ujay. I'm a monk, so not that bad. Also, this means we get a free hiding spot. As you do. There's a thug if I need knives. I have all knives, I have all 10 of them, so god damn, look at all those guards. Yeah, it's definitely way faster to run away from them. Way faster.
Can't you spare something? Poor and sick and hungry.
Also, the problem with hiding, I just realized, the problem with hiding the life bar is you don't get the indicator that points whether a guard is suspicious or not. I guess the fact that they have half-drawn swords is enough, but yeah. Excuse me. I wanna enter the place. Can I even enter? There are no guards, so I'm guessing I can. Holy fuck. Can you chill? I wanna sit. Okay. Yay, eavesdropping.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Is it me or did they have the same player model? Jubair holds daily meetings within the Madrash. Yeah, they have the same model. Weird. Okay. Well, I just realized that I did not read the letter. So let's see here. This is the letter that I was given. Jubair seems obsessed with destroying every written work in the city, and every day he seems to gather more and more people to his cause. They join him within the Madrash al-Kalash. This is where he can be found, surrounded by his most loyal men. And this is the letter that we intercepted, I guess. Master, we're close now. Soon the entire city will be purged, every day morally illuminated, and come over to our cause. Should you have further orders, send them to the Madraj al-Kalash. It is there that I now reside, surrounded by my most loyal men. I suspect the assassin comes for me, that the assassin comes for me. As he has the others, I do not fear death at his hands, only let him wait until our work is finished. I will continue to keep you informed of my progress. May the Father of Understanding guide you, Jubair. And the one that we just got, which is Jubair holds daily meetings with within the Madrash, to speak with his students. The students then take to the streets carrying the message of their master. One of these meetings is about to begin. I think I will attend.
Wait.
That you will, my dear Altair. That you will. Also, yeah. No, I can't spare anything. Not a lot of viewpoints from here to our next objectives. We Jane Bat. So yeah, second to last assassination, remember. After this, Robert de Sable will be ours. But there's still one episode left. This is why I wanna do 2 objectives today, because the last episode will be... Well, the next episode will be the last episode. So yeah. Okay, I guess I need to kick that guy's ass. Or is this pickpocket? This is pickpocket, isn't it? Yeah, this is pickpocket.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us, that He may grant us victory.
There's the guy.
Curse him! Curse the Christian.
We found the
king
place.
and army of
It's
the
just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for, inside the madrasa.
And there we go. Okay, there's a lot of sick people around here, so that will make things more difficult. We do not want to be found, remember. He's gonna leave this place, I guess. So we'll strike then. Come on, dude. Jesus wannabe. There we go.
Let me show you everything I have.
Relax. There we go. Acquire a letter which states Jubair should be within a garden. Okay, well, don't we know where Jubair already is? I guess this is just the specifications of it. The investigation is complete. As always, we'll do the full investigation, so we'll go to all the objectives. Because that's the thing with playing games, that you wanna keep playing them. And not just cut it short for no reason.
You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge.
That's the guy that I need to kick. Is the viewpoint nearby? Kind of. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's do the beating first.
But once burned, these
Relax, I'll read
texts
the letter
can
now.
no longer do harm.
Okay.
Teacher, a false
Yeah, he was once a teacher. Jubair's students have uncovered where Jubair's wife hid some books which are meant to be destroyed. The students suspect their master would want to personally burn these documents. The location of this particular burning is within a small park. Master Jubair, I fear your suspicions have been proven true. We followed her as you asked us to, and discovered that she has indeed kept the books. We would have taken them ourselves, but felt it best that you attend to it personally. She's your wife, after all. Below is a map that will lead you to her hiding place. It is a small garden, empty save for a sundial and bench. I'm sorry it has come to this. It cannot be easy, but I'm certain you'll do what is best. Your brother always, Hakim. Alright, so there's a bunch of... Well, I can tell you right now, this is the places where there will be burnings. And it seems like these two have been, like, crossed? Is this how I'm remembering it right? Okay, so it's neither here nor there. It can be one of these 4 places, alright.
prophet of their lies. But then the way was made. Jubair, he saw what must be done. Understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
The poison of words, is that it? Don't you dare read. Yeah, well. I will never not be impressed by the water in this game. Look at this. Look at this fountain. Although there's sound of rushing water and I don't see rushing water, but whatever. Okay, let's try and do this. There are no guards here though. Yeah, there is one. All the way there. I think this will be enough.
How dare you! I don't need Oh, little wretch! What's he fighting for?
And you feck off, man. Jesus Christ. There you go.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
Isn't it now?
Yes, we agree. So speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Jubair scholars are destroying all books in Damascus. Yeah, as if we didn't know that already, right? This is what's weird. Some more investigations seem like they should be required to be the first one you find, but they're never so. Okay, well, It seems even the guys you need to beat up get tougher the more you're into the game. Freaking thugs though. You'd think this would have come up in Q&A, right?
Must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade.
Thank you. Well, I'd say let's go to the viewpoint next. Or not. Damn it. I thought it wasn't as nearby as it is. Who the hell saw me? Wasn't you. Oh, there's a Templar over here. Sup, mate? God damn it. See ya. What the hell's a Templar doing here? Yeah, this is his crate full of swords for some reason. What the heck? Well, whatever. Another one bites the dust, I guess. Okay, what is it exactly? It's here, right? Yep.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masyaf this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
I'll try. Holy heck, there's 5 of them. Oh great, poor people. Oh great, poor people. Best quote of 20 something. Can you move the camera, thank you. Is that one of them? It is, isn't it? Yes. Okay, that's one down.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
Look at those guards. Can I go through there? I'm guessing I can. I'm gonna try and be a monk. A lot of guards. A lot of guards. Another one down. The next one just spawned right in front of me for some reason. Which I'm not complaining about. Will you move? Oh, damn it. There's a couple of guards there. I mean, killing with a hidden blade, I mean, it's hidden for a reason, so it shouldn't draw their attention. Not until the body hits the floor. Okay, 3 out of 5. I don't want to screw it up, but the thing is, all guards are jumpy. I could use the throwing knives too, I keep forgetting that. That's the one, right? Yep. This one should be easy, it's in an open plaza. Okay, and the last one. The corpse will fall before I... yeah. Nice and easy. Let's not draw their attention. Damn it, there's no people on the benches. Monks here could be useful if he wasn't literally in front of them, in the middle of them. Sick person there. There are guards here. Come on. God damn it. Okay. I should be untouchable right now, and I have 2 minutes to go back to the guy, and he's next to me. I should be okay. Yeah, I should be okay. Nothing can touch me here. As far as I know, guards can't see you, and neither these guys can touch you. Right. Never mind the monk with a metal bracelet, sword and a blade on his back. Okay. I won't try and parkour, because the moment I do that, the guards will get jumpy, so I'll try and walk there, or at least get to the rooftops without the guards seeing me. Or seeing me too much. Okay, that guy is a problem. He's walking towards me. I think this is it, lads. Fuck, feck. Damn it. What the fuck are you? Thank you. It doesn't matter, we still have 50 seconds, but still. Oh, damn. Drop. Thank you. It's two.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us.
Yay.
Give your blessings to my family.
Yeah, hey. I wouldn't call that quick though. Acquire the map detailing where Juvair will be burning books. Look for smoke. I mean, that should be a given, but thanks anyway. I wouldn't call that quick, and I was probably more cautious than I should have, or that I needed that. Because I jumped right in front of that soldier, that guard, and he didn't even flinch. So yeah. I think this will actually be one of the places where I need to go. It wouldn't be the first time where we actually go to the target's destination to climb a viewpoint. Do not throw rocks. Okay, well, let's see if this time we can actually climb the bloody beam. Thank you. Sailtail, this is a self-learning experience. And with that, we get anything. We get nothing at all. Well, actually, we found out everything that we needed to, huh? Okay, shit. Those 6 investigations flew by then. Yay. Map updated. Okay, I'm gonna equip the throwing knives. Because from this point forward, if I need to kill guards, it will be on rooftops, because I'm going for the viewpoints. Okay. Please don't tell me the game crashed. It did, didn't it? Hello and welcome to my channel, where 10-year-old games crash for no reason. Anyway, continuing where we left off, I picked up that flag. You can see down there. So let's just go to the last viewpoint and let's get this over with. Actually, wait, it says 5 out of 7 viewpoints. This would be the 6th viewpoint. Where's the 7th? Oh shit, what the fuck? I missed it. Am I blind? Am I the only one that was blind? Can you get up, please? Questions that will never be answered. Okay, well, fuck, I guess let's not go to the last viewpoint. Let's go to the second to last one. Huh. Okay, that was a blind jump, so good enough. What the heck? Screw yourself. That you don't fail the arrow when I'm climbing, and you do fail the one where I'm throwing the knife at you at like 2 meters. Whatever. We have one less knife, which is not that great. As I said, we don't get the suspicion meter because we don't have the hut, which ain't great. It's weird, isn't it? As I said, the game was designed without a hut in mind, but the moment they put the hut in, they added, like, needed elements into the hut, and they don't disappear no matter, and they disappear if you deactivate the hut, so it's like... I don't know, it really makes no sense. And I was walking towards the bureau, because shiny thing in minimap equals me going there, even though it makes no sense. I should know better. Yeah, that's the viewpoint, ain't it? You know what? Screw you. Because why not? I'm gonna screw this up. Of course I am. Did the guy fall? Yeah, the guy fell. That's actually good because it leads the guards away from the entrance. Yeah, chill. Okay, how will I enter this? The tower viewpoints are always cool because they require more than normal thinking.
You cannot run. You will not get away from me.
Will I now? I mean, you were right in that I will not get away from you. Sure hell I'm gonna get away from your corpse though. Okay. And as with all the tower viewpoints, there will be someone at the top. Here it is. Oh man, look at this. Remember that place, back at our very first target? What a view. Now, all viewpoints scaled within the middle district of Damascus. Now we're done. What the heck is that? Oh shit, there's a final objective. Huh. Because it was added by the director's cut, it doesn't count towards the vanilla 6 objectives needed. Well shit, I guess we're not done after all. Did you look at that Twilight Zone plot twist? Okay, this was a waste of time. A huge waste of time. Oh god, not you. Yeah, that's what happens when you move the sword around. Screw you, mate. Okay, merchant distraction. Fine. I mean, at least these are easy enough. And because of the... sure. Okay, let me sit for like 5 seconds on the bench. Oh boy. Not great. Ooh, 25 or 100. That's a quarter. That's good. Yeah, I was gonna say let's steal knives from the thug, but yeah. Will the guy be on a rooftop? He probably will be on a rooftop, won't he? Yeah, he's most certainly on this rooftop. Hello there.
Altair. Your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jubair has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You'd be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Maybe not end it, but at least stop it for a while. And yes, I did see that flag. We'll pick it up after we're done here.
Don't do that again.
What? This? I said what? This?
Have your head! Heretic! Faster, faster! Somebody do something!
Okay, the vigilantes are helping me, so screw you.
He's finished. You've chosen the wrong side.
God damn it, this is actually bad. The vigilantes are stopping me. There you go. Okay, that was fast and easy. What the heck? I want you to climb the ladder, Altair. Thank you. Don't follow me, don't throw arrows at me, and don't do anything stupid. Yay. I cannot even look at the ladder. There you go. I have to put the camera over the rooftop. Can you see this? I'm stopped by the rooftop. I'm not stopped by the rooftop. Whatever. It's as if the camera is a physical manifestation in the game. Hey there.
You've done a good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
Yeah! Jubair wears rich golden robes and carries a pouch. That would be good if I didn't have this neat little thing called Eagle's Vision. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. I guess it's useful if you do not use Eagle's Vision in a playthrough for some reason, but yeah. Situational at best. Okay, let's not steal knives from that guy, shall we? I decided to rethink about it, for no reason at all. Oh boy, well, let's go back to the bureau. On our way, hopefully... was this the flag that I saw at the beginning? I don't know. I am not sure. This is the bureau, but it's obviously gonna be closed. So I wanna find a place to hide, and I wanna find a thug. Exactly. Okay, those two guards did not react for some reason. Did they really not see me? That's weird. As we all know, only innocent people can sit in benches. Thank you, you've acquired the maximum number of knives. At least that message still appears, so that's good. Now we know we have 10 knives. I mean, I guess in a way it's cooler because it makes you have to pay attention to the number of knives Altair has in his belt and stuff. So it's not that bad. I mean, it's not like knowing the number of knives marks the difference between life and death normally, so... Okay, let's see what the Rafik of Damascus has to tell us.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Okay.
To a more recent one.
Thank you. Let's have Altair prepare himself. Investigation complete. Jubair is preparing for a meeting within the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. And the message disappeared. Well, the message probably said, go and kick his ass, and that's really it. So we'll do that. But as you know, second to last objective. Last objective, really, if you count Robert de Sable as the final boss, quote-unquote, of sorts. This is the last normal objective, so... Let's see how Altair does. Let's see how Altair fares. Yeah, as you can see, it's the place where we did that viewpoint. I'm sorry, but not sorry.
Leave, peasant, before I make...
Here we are. Ancestors' memory synchronized. Now recording. Okay, I can't sprint. Not that I want to, but...
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them!
Well, he died quickly.
Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
You know, dying by fire, dying burning must be one of the worst things that could happen to you. But this guy died pretty fucking quickly. Oh well. Okay, well, this is the thing about this assassination. We don't know where the target actually is. He can be in any of these places. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he can't be in either of these. The map said so, right? Oh shit, what the fuck? Did we read this one, or did we not? Found a map where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Should Jubair escape me, he will probably travel to one of these locations for aid. I don't think we read this one. We did not read this one either. Huh, so all of these... Okay. So yeah, we read up until this one, right? Yeah, we read up until this one. We did not read any of these, but... Okay, let's get this together. So... This attachment... Nope, this is the letter that we stole. God damn it, what's the first attachment? This is it, isn't it? Okay, so it's this two, it's not this one. So this is where we are right now, I believe. Or we're in here. So these two, he can't be in these ones, okay? He can't be in this one either. So these three are taken out. Can't be in... Okay, so he's on the one on the east. This is the first one that we picked. Okay, we know where he is. He is here, in the hospital. Let us go. Remember, gold embroidered outfit. If we go to the other as well, I guess we have one right here, next to us. So you can see they're burning stuff. But there's no need for us to go there. Okay, the vigilantes will help us. And I guess we can hide here, we might as well. That's the one. That's where Jubair is. And there are a lot of high-ranking guards. Let's take the map marker away. Okay, let's see how we do this.
You are doing the
There
right
he
thing.
is.
cleanse this city of its flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and joy.
Got you.
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Depends on the books, bro. Sure, some books lead people to war. I mean, Warren Vidic himself said that the best-selling book, The Bible, was... well, in his context it was different, but you know, The Bible led a lot of people to war. But that's different from books that teach us literature, knowledge, history, music, arts. The guards saw me because I did a high stance assassination. Which, you know, I wanted to do it, but it screwed me over in the end because I could have done it like normally. And it would have made it so that guards did not see me like last time with Sibrand. So I screwed myself over for the rule of cool. Just like Altair just screw myself by jumping down when I wanted to go, well, you know. Ah, God damn it. Okay, here's another guard. Now we're in high alert constantly, so guards will see me no matter what. I'm gonna wait until they're gone so I can pick up the flag. There you go. God damn it, who saw me? An archer, I bet. Well, whatever, let's go to the... there, let's go there. And we're right next to the bureau, so screw you. Well, Jubair dealt with. I understand his point of view, but his actions are less forgivable than that of other Templars we've killed in this game, so... oh well.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You do that. And with this we're done with good old Damascus, ladies and gentlemen. Target has been eliminated. Return to Al Mualim. I'm guessing we leave the Animus.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
So I'll be taken care of, huh? Someone just left, and Vidic himself does as well. So I'll be taken care of. Hey there, Lucy.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Don't play coy with me, Lucy, come on. Need to know more. It's the bloody Templars we're talking about. Yeah, nice sitting animation. Can we keep talking?
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
You really don't. You have no bloody clue, mate.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
Can you chill for a second, Vidic?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
I mean, don't we have cameras in here? Look at that, there's a bloody camera.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
The accident. I can't... Oh, I can't keep talking
Aren't
with
you tired?
I'm not really. Okay, so well, she ejected me early so I could hear the conversation. And we just learned a little bit more about the Templars. So the Pieces of Eden. Yeah, pieces. There's more than one. So the one that... the one that's in Messiah, or at least was 1,000 years ago. The one that Al-Mualim had. The Templars ended up getting it sometime before 2012. But it ended up being destroyed in an accident at Denver airport. So now they think that... I don't know where Vidic is. Now they think that... Also, by the way, if you missed the pen the first time around, you can pick it up now. So now they think that Altair's Piece of Eden, or Al-Mualim's Piece of Eden, can guide them to other Pieces of Eden, somehow. But because they do not have the Piece of Eden in the current day, because, you know, it kinda got destroyed, they wanna find it in the past. Ain't that a bitch? After which I'll be disposable. Which is not fucking great. Okay, so everyone left as usual. Everyone leaves. I still don't have the code for this bloody door. No, I don't. So let's do what we do best. Let's access Lucy's and Vidic's computers. Let's see here. None of this has changed, has it? Yeah, these are all the exact same. September 4th. Nope, this is when Lucy contacts Ricking, which is the CEO of Abstergo. Deleted items, okay. The heck is that? Oh boy. Okay. From unknown to Lucy. Need intel on DIA event. DIA. What the heck is DIA? Is that an English thing or is that an in-universe thing? Whatever. So someone sends this message to Lucy. Lucy doesn't respond. It seems like all of these messages are from an unknown sender. At least 20 dead in accident. Assume this is site of launch. If not launch, then certainly assembly. Should try and infiltrate. What is the purpose of the launch? Low Earth orbit transmitter for artifact. Extension of conditioned response experiments from 5 years ago. If successful, they control everything. What do you mean, everything? Our minds. What about Desmond? They're using him to locate another artifact. I've been delaying, but they're close now. Okay, so now Lucy's talking. So yeah, this guy says, need intel on the event. Lucy says there's at least 20 dead on the accident. Assume this is the site of launch. If not launch, then certainly assembly. Should try and infiltrate. What's the purpose of the launch? Low Earth orbit transmitter for artifact. Extension of conditioned response experiments from 5 years ago. If successful, they control everything. What do you mean, they control everything? They control our minds. What about Desmond? They're using him to locate another artifact. I've been delaying, but they're close now. Does he know about us? No. Good. Keep it that way for now. Can you send rescue? And then from Faster, Cheaper Meds to Lucy Stillman. Subject, problems down there? Wonder why it is everyone laughs at you? I'll let you guess. Let's just say she's probably getting it bigger and better from someone else that isn't you. How can you hope to compete? Rest assured there are some good ways. Click the link to see. Okay, so it's these guys that's as spam. I guess I need to get the uppercases ones. So WEWYLLBET. Okay. HERE SOON. That makes we will be there soon. Oh snap. Okay, well, I'd say it's no secret by now that Lucy works for someone, whether it's the assassins or a third party. She works for someone and she helps me and she has my back. And what Abstergo wants the new pieces of Eden that Altair's piece of Eden will reveal to them is for something. An experiment that will allow them to control everything. What do you mean everything? Our lives. The experiment will have to do with low Earth orbit transmitter. So like a freaking rocket on the orbit of Earth that will allow them to control our minds, which is not that great when it comes to free will and, you know, actually living. Oh boy. Okay, well, that was a nice piece of information. Let's see what Vidic Computer has for us. Welcome, Vidic. Hi, how are you? Okay, let's see this. We read all of these up until like September 5th, I guess. So general reminder, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is the typical message that we read day one. Guess the shit really hit the fan this time. Someone managed to leak a bunch of documents on the fluoride enhancement studies, and now the pharmaceuticals division is under investigation by the feds. They've shut the entire place down. Did you see what was in those reports? What the hell were they thinking? They pretty much poisoned an entire town. From Henry Lyman to Warren Vidic. Now from Jane to Warren. Everything okay? Wow, you've been watching the news? Stock is going to take a hit from this for sure. Wanna grab lunch today? Okay, so it was, holy shit, fucking Abstergo, the medical division of Abstergo poisoned an entire town. That's not that great, is it now? And then from Alan Ricking to Vidic, it's about those idiots in the pills division. We're putting out a press release about the satellite, telling them launch has been delayed until the 21st, so that we can make improvements to the coverage area. Some stuff about less dropped calls. For the benefit of our consumers, of course. Let's just make sure you get what you need in time to meet the new launch window. So the satellite, which is what we just read on Lucy's mail, they're gonna launch a satellite the 21st of December of 2012. I wonder what happened in that date, or what was supposed to happen in that date in real life. Just make sure you get what you need in time to meet the new launch window. So they need something for the rocket. I wonder what that is. Okay, from Alan Ricking to Warren Vidic. Subject updates. Warren, I've downloaded our analysis of your latest findings onto the secure terminal in the conference room. That's the room we can't access. It is critical that you review it and get back to us with any additional comments. We cannot continue with the search until you sign off. Please make this a priority. Can't access the computer, wants a password. I'll call security for you. Check your email shortly. 000-62677. Okay, so we have the password for the computer, but we don't have the password for the room itself, which is a problem. Daily headlines. Hundreds hospitalized in wake of water tampering scandal. Abstergo Holdings stand accused of secretly manipulating a small town's water supply in order to test a synthetic drug referred to internally as new fluoride. Nation mourns the loss of Final Film Studio. History was made today with the closing of the country's last movie studio. The rising prominence of video games coupled with rampant piracy are considered to be the leading causes of its demise. We already said in other episodes how these daily headlines messages were completely retconned, so none of this actually happens. But it's cool how this is kind of like a jab at films, kind of like, you know, these video games are here, screw you movies. Okay, the two of these we saw, and the two of these we saw. Did we? Yeah, we did. Okay, well. New messages, Abstergo poisoned the town. That's the thing, while the news headlines were retconned, the actual messages between employees weren't. So, you know, Ricking and Vidic still talk about the poisoning. So it's weird. Okay, so we have the password for that computer, that laptop you can see there on the table. Let me just check that we indeed do not have, exactly, we don't have the password for that this room. Which is a shame. Let's go to sleep. And have sweet dreams and absolutely no nightmares at all. At all.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Okay, so I kind of screwed up earlier. I thought we already had this conversation with Vidic calling the Bible a bestseller liar book. But we did not. I just remembered it from another playthrough. Doesn't matter, because we've had it now. So yeah, this conversation especially is nice, having it now, right after the Juvair target. Because he feared this exactly, the fact that people would, you know, that books would lie to people and stuff. Obviously in real life he has no basis, because the books that in this game, you know, they treat things like old letters and stuff like, you know, haha, Templar cover up. But in real life we've learned a lot about history
by throwing a knife,
because of said books and letters and old stuff.
We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
And we get the final upgrade in the game. New sword, and the last 5 throwing knives. With this, we have Altair at his prime. We have Altair the same way he was right at the beginning of the game. Yay, we get the cool-ass golden saber. So yeah, that's the thing that remains consistent with at least all the Assassin's Creed games that I've played, and that's that at the end of the day the Templars and the Assassins want the exact same thing, which is peace. No wars, no fighting, mankind living alongside each other. As brothers and sisters, the thing is, the means through which they want to accomplish that are completely fucking different. And the end result, as such, is completely fucking different.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
So it's just a matter of thinking which one is more viable, I guess. Ain't that right, Malik?
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Yay, Altair and Malik are PFFs. So yeah, it will all end where it started, in Jerusalem with Malik and with Altair. And in the Middle District. Actually, I don't know if where Solomon's temple is. I don't know if it's in the Middle District or wherever. Or if it's on the outskirts of the city. I don't know. Whatever the case, look at this. Look at this sweet ass saber. Yay. I already mentioned how future games show Altair's sword as the one we lost. So this saber gets kind of replaced, really. And I think I already mentioned how this saber is like one of the worst weapons in the second game. It reappears in the second game and you can buy it. But it's like a low level weapon. It's like the first weapon you can buy. Besides the default sword. So it's kind of like... gets a huge downgrade. Whatever the case. There's a flag all the way over there. But yeah, second and last target of the video. The last target, target number 9, isn't it? Out of the Hunt of the 9. Robert de fucking Sable. And as you can see, we have saving citizens to do, so... Is that it?
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
I don't know about that. Not that it matters that much. Let me go, camera. Okay, let's pick up this flag over here. Let's. Now let's go. Oh, I don't know how he missed me. But he did, and I'm okay with that. That's the next viewpoint. Ah, damn it. Well, there's a flag up here, so that's good enough. Can you really... There you go. I was gonna say, can you really not climb the upper part of the wimple? Guess you can, though. Yeah, this is not the first type of this kind of viewpoint that we climb. And they're actually not looking at me. None of them. Which is weird. Because I'm still being pursued. Look at all the guards on top of the rooftops. Holy heck. Small spoiler, the last part of this assassination involves a bunch of combat, so we won't be doing a lot of saving citizens in real time. I'll wait until we... You know, I'm gonna fast forward a bunch of them, really.
Good to see you, brother. I trust you're here for the funeral. Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
Okay, what direction? There you go. So the last rooftop challenge, and the most challenging, supposedly. Especially fucking guards follow me, so we have 48 seconds. God damn it. Oh boy, we're gonna screw this one up, aren't we? And by we I mean me. Or not. Okay, it's closer than I thought it would be. It's actually down there, what the heck? You're gonna be kidding me. We're gonna fail it. See you in a bit.
Excellent timing, Altair. I found something you'll find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
Alright, a quiet map detailing Robert's position during the funeral. Yay, we know there's a funeral. Spoiler much. Well, the Jerusalem Guard have set up the standing positions for the Christians during the procession to better protect them in case the citizens take offense to their presence. This map displays exactly where everyone is standing, even Robert. Especially Robert. So this is the cemetery. Yeah, this is the cemetery. These are all the guards, like, you know, arrow guys and stuff. And this is Robert himself. Righty, in the middle. Yay. Yeah, let's go to the next viewpoint, which is right next here. Oh, there's a big viewpoint. Can you chill?
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
Okay, can I kill that Templar before he walks away? That's the question. Probably not. There you go, that was fast. A quiet map detailing the position of the Jerusalem Guard during Mujahideen's. Ooh, okay, so it's Mujahideen, the one that they're burying. Guess it makes enough sense, he was the last target we killed in Jerusalem. The asshole that executed people. Sorry. Okay, so now we have a map that shows where the Templars are, and we have a map that shows where the Jerusalem Guard are. Which will be good. Not as good as our eyes and the eagle vision, but good enough. Oh, it's another one of these where he can't climb into the fucking beam for some reason. Well, good enough. And there's also a citizen down there. I think that's the last safe citizen we'll do. And we will also pick up that flag behind us, don't worry. That nullifies fall damage.
Come no further.
This stadium is a
Oh.
Thank you, boy. I only wish my son were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that we hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not, given that you're like the 15th person that says so in the game. Okay, that would be Assassination Challenge. Oh boy, another one of those. Let's see the amount of time that I'm given.
My family.
He just fucking door here for no reason, locked. Okay, well, let's go around, I guess. At least he's at ground level, which means that when we're done we won't have to climb any... well, anything.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
I guess it is now my stealth assassinate all targets and return. Bloody hell, that's a lot of that's a lot of targets, holy heck. Oh great, a fucking safe citizen, of course. It's one. Okay, so they look like Templars. That's gonna be up, isn't it? It's not, actually, what the heck?
Where are you?
Another one down.
Gözünüzü dört aç.
Excuse me if I don't say anything, but I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing because I don't want to fail this again. All targets have been assassinated. Wait, what? Okay, that was fast. Okay. Let's try and not screw up, and let's try and go all the way back. Will there be an archer up here? Hopefully there isn't. Nope, there's not. Fine by me. Okay, that was actually faster than last time's.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, Master.
Yeah, chill. Don't face all of Robert's men at once. Okay. I may follow your advice, although, as we all know, the assassination really ends once you strike the target, so I may focus on Robert. Your investigation is complete. Yeah, I don't care about that. I wanted to jump. Okay, for some reason it doesn't allow me to jump on the right. Doesn't matter. And I can. Oh, damn it. Okay, now it did. So yeah, as we all know, the assassination really ends once the target is dead. So we may focus on Robert and, you know, counter him and whatnot, and kill him, and then after that run away. That's the oh shit, there's a... I wonder if I can kill him with a throwing knife. I'm gonna try. I cannot. Well, this will do the trick. Oh god, another tower type thingy. Please, no, I cannot deal with so many fucking guards. Look at this. Yay. Look at that, there's like 7 or 8 guards. You're time consuming. Nothing but time consuming. Thank you. Okay, I guess... Bloody camera. Guess it will be as simple as jumping, hopefully. If Altair grabs, which he did. Grab, there you go. I climb faster than you can shoot an arrow, mate. Yes, I do. Sorry. Wrong place, wrong time. And that will probably show me some new investigations. Or not. Yes, it did. An eavesdropping, yeah. They were following me again, and there's a flag all the way up there. Which we'll pick up after the eavesdropping, because it's kind of on the way. Okay, so I need to find a bench to sit on.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader Knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Alright, Roberto will be attending a funeral. Wow. Oh, for the love of... Look at all these guards. I get it, you're an assassin, you're supposed to run away, but at this point it's really more a freaking bother than anything else, than a real threat. Just a matter of... feck off. You buggers. Okay, that's where I killed the Templar. Could have grabbed this, but sure. Where is the next... We actually don't have a next objective. I guess we'll have to unlock them. That was a bad jump. I apologize for that. Oh, that rock was pretty close. I mean, better rocks than arrows, right? Although I think rocks also take 1 point of health away from me. So it's really not that different. Which if you think about it, it's pretty dumb. A rock hitting your back is no different than a bloody arrow notching itself in your leg or something. Okay, the question is, will I be able to climb this? Yes, I'm able to get on the beam. All the soldiers just stay static. The ones that were pursuing me, at least. Okay, that unlocks a beating, which will hopefully not happen next to a thug. I knew it. There's a viewpoint right next to it. Well, there's a viewpoint right next to it, so it will be marked automatically on the map. So let's mark the next one. And that will be it. That will be all the viewpoints in this area. And that will mean we'll go for Robert and kick his ass. Holy shit, is it me or am I finding a lot of flags this episode? What the heck? 30 out of 100. Not bad, I guess, for the first playthrough.
Just a few coins.
Such a strange man.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
There is no evil.
Just a few. Please, just a little.
There you go. Okay, now you can all feck off.
Truth to the ever ephemeral promise of peace. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Initializing memory imprint. Yeah, join the Templars. Join them, sure. I mean, it's what Altair said to Malik. The Templars and the Crusaders led by King Richard are different, really.
Is it a fight you want?
Thankfully, this time around there are no thugs around.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am?
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Yay! Based Altair. As long as the assassins exist, the Templars will not succeed. What are Robert's true motives? Well, what are the Templars' true motives, I'd say? Because that's a question that we've had ever since the beginning of the game, really. Or at least ever since Altair started learning that the targets were connected and there was more to it than meets the eye. The franchise has gone through different iterations of the Brotherhood and the Templars. Not from a meta perspective, but from an in-universe perspective. Obviously, through the centuries and the places the games take place in, things change. The Brotherhood as it exists now, here, in the year 1100, it's not the same as, you know, it will be 500 years from now in Italy, or 200 years after that in America. So obviously people change, and the motives, although the overall motives of both Brotherhoods, their ideals remain the same. The specifics change, and, you know, the evil of one century is the good in another. So that will be fun to explore in the future. Okay, this is one of those archer killing challenges.
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask 2 favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
Start assassinate all archers. There are 4 of them. Well, thankfully this challenge does not have a time limit, so it will be as easy as throwing a throwing knife. Or to fail. Well, that's the thing with these challenges, that they find you the second they look at you funny. Which is not great. Oh man, it's been a week since I last played this game. It's been a few days, and I don't feel like my commentary is up to the task. I don't know how many times I've said this in this playthrough, really, but it's true. I don't feel like I'm saying anything interesting. This wouldn't be a problem if I did like a 40-minute video, but, you know, hour-long videos, that's what it has. Okay, that actually hit. I'm impressed. Well done, Altair. And that's the last one. This one has actually been way easier than normal. I want him to see me. Nice! It counted. Yeah, you need to kill them fast, very fast. The moment they start saying, the moment they see you, you need to kill them very fast. If you have not launched the knife by the time they see you, you're done.
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault in the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
Okay, enter the cemetery with scholars. Blend with some scholars during the funeral. I realized we're not doing a very good job at reading this, so let's do that. Okay, Robert and his men walk the streets of Jerusalem, finely dressed, bearing expensive gifts. They plan to attend a funeral. Were it anyone other than the monster Mujahideen being buried, I might have second thoughts. But as it is, it seems a most fitting time to take Templar's life. Robert's men are working with the Jerusalem Guard to protect the cemetery during Mujahideen's funeral. Doubling the guard would have... What the heck is this? Would have posed a problem, but this map will give me an advantage. Knowing where the men are stationed, I can simply make sure I avoid them. So we saw the map with the Templars. This is the map with the guard. So yeah, this is... As always, this is where Robert is. So the Templars were like around here, scattered. The guards are... well, in guard places, let's be honest now. They say Robert wants peace and seeks to prove it by attending a Muslim funeral. But I know the truth. He does not seek peace, but control. He seeks both at the same time. Dominion over the land and its people. I will deny him this. Robert's men are all prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Should I lose control of the situation, it's best I make a brief escape and return later to eliminate them one by one. Okay, so these are Robert's men. Like, these were Templars. These were the city guards, and these are specifically Robert's right-hand men, which are like the toughest of the toughest. Okay, this is the one that we found first, and this is the new one, isn't it? The Jerusalem Guard have set up the standing positions for the Christians during the procession to better protect them in case the citizens take offense. No, this is the first one. So this is the one that we just picked up. Reaching Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. Were I to join the group of scholars, I could make my way to him much more easily. And it will show me the group, exactly. So this is the group of scholars, and it goes all the way up. As always, getting inside is actually easy, and you don't need the scholars at all. It's as easy as just climbing around the guards. But hey, it's good that it's there. And we may end up using it, actually. As you saw on the map, the group of scholars are kind of hidden this time around. So you need to look for them. Although I think they appear on the minimap, so again, if you have the minimap activated, then it's really not that important. But hey, that's what we were talking about. The game was designed without minimap in mind. I wonder, I think I mentioned this before, but I wonder when exactly in the development process was the map implemented. Because all these maps that you get seems to imply that it was implemented after these objectives were made. But as I said, without the hut, there are some things that you simply don't get. Although, mind you, that's talking about the live bar hut, not the minimap hut. I don't know. Well, whatever the case, we have the cemetery right next to us. There it is. That's the cemetery, that's where we will go. And... is that it? Yeah, all viewpoints scaled. And all the objectives done. So you know what we have left. We're gonna do all these 3 save citizens, so see you in a bit.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd ad-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
That's character development, boys.
To a more recent one.
Robert is attending Majd ad-Din's funeral. This is when to strike. Malik is right in that he himself was envious of Altair because Altair was Al-Mualim's best pupil. But can you really compare both? I mean, you lost your brother, your little brother, and you lost an arm. That's for life, man. I'm not saying that Malik didn't have some fault, but the way Altair was at the beginning of the game, sure, the way Malik acted also incentivized Altair, because as I said, Malik was jealous of him. But still, like, dude. And the fact that they were able to overcome that and become friends as they are now, and as they will be in the future, it's just, you know, it's not as well, I don't know how to say it, shown in the game, because the game is, you know, is short. So it's not as well shown as it could be in like an 80-hour RPG or something, so you really only see Malik 3 times, which is the 3 times you go to a target in Jerusalem. But still, also another Templar bites the dust. Dude, where the fuck am I? I don't even know why I came this way. But yeah. Well, I do know why I went that way, because I'm rambling, and when I'm rambling I'm not really paying attention to the gameplay as much as I would like to. Whole lot of bloody guards though. Don't mind me, please. So yeah, back here again at the cemetery. I want to find the... Here we are. See? It would be easy to enter this way. In fact, fuck it, let's enter this way. Screw the scholars. The scholars would be that way. Not that it matters. And there he is. You see him, the one with the unique helmet. Right there in the middle.
Ameen. We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural. like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Yes, see you, bitch! Okay, let's try and thin their numbers. And then we'll strike. Ooh, flag. I said ooh, flag. Okay, we need to go to a rooftop that's not full of archers. And that rooftop might be good enough. Okay, you could have grabbed that, but sure. We see he's following us because of the minimap, so that's good enough. Here we go. There he is. Oh, how dare you? Come on, let's play, baby.
Death to the heathen! Fear smoke!
Oh ho ho! Come on. This is as good a place to end Robert's life, is it? God damn it. Come on, I wanna make this like cinematic and stuff. You keep screwing me over. Are you gonna climb, Robert, or what? Oh, he's climbing alright. Come here. Let's play. I don't think they take fall damage, because you need to kill them with a... well, with a throwing blade, let's be honest now. Let's go closer to the hero, because why not? You need to kill them with a hidden blade. Did I say throwing blade? You need to kill them with a hidden blade, so obviously it makes sense for you for you to need to be right next to it. Holy shit, okay, I made this way harder on myself. I should just kill him, fuck it. Let's just equip the hidden blade and kill him. Next opportunity we have that we're not next to guards. I wanted to make this cool, make this like one-on-one battle on the rooftop, but it's not really worth it when literally the entire city is following you. So screw it, who cares? Like every single guard is following me. Let's do it here. Okay, come here. I wanna kill him last. Or I can always fall. Fuck it.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity. To reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Jesus, can you... god. Well, this is Maria. This is the last you'll see of her in this game. This is also not the last you'll see of her in the franchise. She ends up being more important than it meets the eye. And leaving her alive actually turns out to be a good thing, especially for Altair, specifically. So, we'll learn more about her in Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Bloodlines. But yeah, now we're fucked. Oh yeah, I need to go to that place. Now we're fucked. We've killed people at both sides of the war, so now we've marked the assassins as the common enemy. And Robert is going to Richard, the Christian king, so he can use his army to destroy Masyaf. Which, hey, I'd say we've survived wars, but we actually haven't. An army of a king would lay waste to the shitty village that is Masyaf. So we need to ride all the way to, what was it, Asyaf, something like that. We need to ride all the way there and tell King Richard, yo, Robert is full of shit.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Memory block 6, assassination complete. Robert was never at the funeral. Ride to Arsuf and find Robert. I will do so, but I will do so next chapter. Okay, so, well, next episode. We actually need to ride to Arsuf. We need to pick up a horse and go all the way there on the minimap. Yeah, remember, well, not the minimap, the world map. Remember the world map. Haven't seen it since, like, what, episode 2? So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been quite a long episode, and I feel like my commentary, I've been like mostly silent a lot of the time. And holy shit, that last fight with Robert, well, not Robert, would be Robert, Maria. That was wholly embarrassing, and I apologize for that. I wanted to fight her one-on-one. I wanted to fight her one-on-one in like a rooftop or something, but guards kept coming, and they kept throwing me out windows. It's just, it was a mess. It was a rightful mess, and I apologize for that, but next episode, that's why I knew that there would be an extra episode. Next episode, oh shit, the transition is all the way over there. Well, fuck it, let's not go to the transition then. So next episode will be the final one. We'll ride to Arsuf, we'll deal with Robert, and then we'll go back to Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim. Who knows what will happen then, and who knows what will happen with Desmond in the real life. So as always, if you've enjoyed this episode, tell me whatever you want to tell me in the comments, you know, discussion, all that. I live and breathe for that. And, well, I'll see you in the next episode, the conclusion of this first Assassin's Creed. So as always, thanks for watching.